What's up, guys? This is your boy DZD, aka the Drink Kang, Purple World Entertainment, live from the Dungeon Palace Studios. Once again, for those of you guys that are joining us for the first time, if you don't know what I do here, I make beat making videos, I make beat making tutorials. We make good music here, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to do that, not only in the MPC software, but in also whatever DAW you're using, whatever software you're using. You'll still be able to apply a lot of these things that you're going to learn here. So if you're into that type of thing and this is what you love seeing, make sure you consider subscribing to the channel and also hitting that bell notification. That way you get notified every single time I drop a video. Speaking of videos, this is going to be a nice one for you guys. I'm going to actually take you guys inside of my software and show you guys my mixing screen for when I'm done completing a beat, what it looks like. Now we're going to focus on one key thing. I'm going to show you guys the importance of picking good sounds when you are making your music. What a lot of producers don't realize is that this is the key to a good mix, to be able to start with some good sounds. That way you can mix those sounds in a manner to where your beats sound awesomely amazing. If you can't pick good sounds, then it makes it hard for you to actually mix your beats and get everything done once the process is completed. I know if you guys are like me and you've been making music every day and making a lot of it, you probably have a lot of beats that are stored somewhere on a hard drive on your computer anywhere. If you get those beats to sound good and you get those beats mixed correctly, then you're able to take advantage of such services like DistroKid. The kind folks at DistroKid have been so gracious enough to sponsor this video, and I get to show you this absolutely amazing feature that they have now implemented into their program. For those of you guys that don't know what DistroKid is an online platform that allows you to get your music, whether it's beats or it's full songs, to their platform, and they will in turn distribute that music to all of those streaming sites that we all love. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, Deezer, Napster, iHeartRadio, all of these popular streaming platforms, they will help you to get your music there and get it heard by everyone. Now, DistroKid offers different tiers of packages that you can get from them, but the one that I suggest you getting, this is the one that I use, it is the $19.99 per year plan. This will give you access to all of the great features, especially the one that I'm going to show you today. DistroKid also takes care of any splits that allows you to distribute income to the different parties that are taking part in your project. And one of the best things that any artist or any producer can hope to ask for is keeping 100% of your earnings. And that's paid monthly to you. This is an absolutely amazing service that I take advantage of myself, and DistroKid helps me to do that. No brainer. Now here's the thing, when you have these beats and these songs on different platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, all of these different platforms, you have to have links to all of these platforms. And you as an artist or a producer have to market those links to people so they can listen to your music. The problem is you don't know what streaming service those people are on. It's hard for you as the content creator to keep up with exactly what platforms people are listening to. But DistroKid makes that easy for you. Check this out. DistroKid now has a feature called HyperFollow. And HyperFollow is a free landing page to grow your fan base. Now check out what HyperFollow does. First of all, anyone who clicks on the button will automatically follow you on Spotify. You get to start building your list of people that follow you before your song or your beat is even out. And once it's released, your music will automatically be added to their Spotify library. Also, you can start collecting each fan's email address, which means this HyperFollow feature is now taking care of building your fan base, which is every artist and every producer's dream. Now, once your music is uploaded, this HyperFollow page is automatically created. It's created for every single project you post. Every individual project you will now have a HyperFollow link for. And I'm going to show you what this HyperFollow link does. Now, this is my personal HyperFollow link for my project, Be The One. DistroKid has generated this HyperFollow link for me. Now, when I hit visit, this is what that looks like. I have my single on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, Amazon, Deezer, Napster, and iHeartRadio. And all I have to do is send that one link. And that takes care of a multiple list of streaming platforms. So I don't have to worry about now finding out what link to send who. I don't have to guess what my fans are listening to or what platform they're on. DistroKid has put all of them now in one link, and I can start building my fan base just from this. Just from this one link, your fans will now be able to click on Spotify, and they will now be taken straight to your Spotify page. They can click on Apple Music, and they will be taken straight to your Apple Music page. Now, one of the amazing things about your HyperFollow link is that it is automatically generated as soon as you upload your music to DistroKid. Not when your song is released or when your beat is released. It's made as soon as you upload it to DistroKid. This means that you will now start to accumulate email addresses. You will now start to accumulate Spotify follows before your project is even released. And as soon as it's released, your HyperFollow link will automatically be updated and your release goes live, and now you have all of your plays and all of your followings in one single spot. So big thanks to DistroKid for having this feature. It has helped me out tremendously, and I want you guys to take advantage of it as well. I'm gonna leave my own personal VIP link in the video description. Make sure you guys use that because you can save 7% off as soon as you decide to start your account with DistroKid. So make sure you guys take advantage of this service and start building your following instantly. Okay, so this is a beat that I have pulled up inside of the MPC software. It's a beat that I made. So I'm gonna let you take a listen to it, that way you can hear what it sounds like. Okay, now this beat sounds amazing, but this is what we're gonna take a look at. We're gonna take a look at something very, very specific in this beat. I wanna pull up the mixer, and this has all of my drum sounds running through the mixer. So let's go through them real quick. They're all on the top tracks. This is my kick, this is my clap, open hi-hat, percussion sound, and my crash. Now this is what I want you to notice. Look at the inserts. I have no effects that are on my drums, none whatsoever. This is the original drum sounds that I'm using with no effects, and this beat is already done. Now the reason why I have no effects on these particular tracks are because these drum sounds come directly out of my Striker drum kit. So I know that these sounds are mixed to the absolute perfection that I want them mixed to. So I don't have to put any plugins on my drums to remix them again. I want that exact sound coming into my MPC software. Okay, so now that we know that all of these sounds are unaffected, there are no inserts on my drum sounds. Once I stem my sounds out in their individual wave files and I drag them into my DAW, they are still the original clean drum sounds. Okay, so let me let you hear what it sounds like. Same exact beat, but this is the mixed version of the beat. Now let's pull up the mixer of this beat here. Okay, now those of you guys that have seen my mixing setup, you already know this. I have all of those same drum sounds here. I have my 808, my kick, my clap. I have my open hi-hats, my two percussion sounds here, and also my crash. Same exact drum sounds. I want you to look at the inserts on my drums. Still no plugins. Clean drum sound coming out of the MPC software into my DAW. The only plugins that I have is on my kick. I have an EQ to shape out the bottom end. That's all I have. And then on my 808 channel, I have an EQ to do the same, shape out the bottom end, and just carve off a little bit of the high-end ringing sound of the 808. And then I have a little bit of saturation. That's it. So that's all I have on my drum program. Now, all of these drum tracks are routed to this drum bus. All of that sound is playing through this track right here. And on this track, I simply have a compressor to keep my drums in order, to keep them under control, make sure they're not peaking or doing any kind of crazy things. And then I have another EQ that just rounds out the sound of the drums. Very light EQ. That's all that I have on my drum tracks. Okay, now this shows you that if you pick good sounds to begin with, remember, these sounds are coming out of my Striker drum kit, so I know that they're good sounds. If you pick good sounds to start with, look at how easy it makes my mix. I don't have to mix every single drum sound individual. I don't have to do that. simply because I started off with quality sound. Now, how do you know you have quality sound? Well, that's where your investment comes in. Make sure you invest in good drum kits. Make sure you invest in quality loops, quality samples. Make sure you invest in all of these quality sounds. That way it helps your beats at the ending of your process. When you ask, how do I get them to sound the way they do? 85 to 90% of the reason why is because I invest in quality sound and make sure that I have quality sound to work with. That way, when I get to this point in my project, everything is taken care of for me. I just have to do some light tweaks and make sure that the sounds are in order and my beat is fully mixed. Again, let's take a look at the beat. Invest in your sounds. That is the key to having a good mix. Yes, you do have to know what an EQ does. Yes, you do have to know what a compressor does. Yes, you do have to know all of these different things to mix your beats. But as you can see, 85 to 90% of your mix will be taken care of if you can just pick quality sounds from the beginning. So I hope this video kind of enlightens you guys on one of the main things that it takes to get a good mix out of your beats. If this video helped you guys out and you got any value from it, make sure you guys drop a like and also leave a comment below. All of that helps to put this video in front of the people that it absolutely will help. So I appreciate that. After you guys have gotten a good sound and you guys have made the perfect project, again, make sure to take advantage of the services that DistroKid has to offer. You will now be able to take these absolutely amazing sounds that you have put together and mixed and translate them to the world through DistroKid and get your music heard instantly. That does it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Kid DZD, aka the Drink Kang, live from the Dungeon Palace Studios, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace out.